Hey folks, it's Snow. Today I'm going to be bringing you a relatively concise look at my updated Paleozoic Volcanic deck. Basically just went to a few events, found some weaknesses in the deck, and now I am adapting. So same thing, I'm just going to go over the engines, every card in the deck, and then I'm going to explain my reasonings behind the changes that I made. And if you miss any card names, I'll have the full typed deck list in the description below. So Volcanics are the same. We're running the 3 Rocket, 3 Scattershot, 3 Shell, 3 Firestorm Guards, and 3 Reload. Again, that's the same. That has not changed at all. Then for the Paleozoic side, we're running the 3 Canadia, 3 Dinomycius, 1 Leoncoilia, 3 Morella, and 3 Olenoids. Pretty straightforward stuff, just all the stuff that actually does stuff. 1 Foolish Burial Goods starts off our supplemental cards. 1 Galaxy Cyclone, 2 Instant Fusion, 2 Lost Wind, 3 Quaking Mirror Force, and 3 Reckless. For the side, which has seen some slight revision, 2 Trap Eater, 1 Necroface, 2 Ghost Reaper, 1 Cyclone, 1 Acquisitiveness, 1 Twin Twisters, 1 Wildfire, 2 Mirror Force, 2 Mistake, and 2 Stygian Dirge. So, basically what I found out was I have a really terrible matchup against dinosaurs. Good for me. I haven't really played a lot of meta yet. It's pretty much just been dinosaurs as far as meta stuff goes. I haven't played Metal Foes, no Infernoids, no Zodiacs, nothing like that. ABCs, I guess they're a thing. And but I've been playing a lot of other stuff. Everything else I've gone up against so far, I've pretty much destroyed. I've had very little resistance. I've also noticed, though, that there's a large skill gap at my locals. There's a lot of crappy players, and like 1 or 2 really good players that really know their stuff, like how Change Resolve, and they read the cards, and you know, usual good player Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. But everyone else is kind of eh. So I can't say exactly for sure, because I don't know how well people are piloting their decks. But so far, the only thing that's really scared me is Dinos. I'm kind of a cross that bridge when we get to it kind of guy. So I'm not really like looking at my matchup against other stuff, because I think Zodiacs and Infernoids are primarily like monster based, and I've got Scattershot, so I'm not that scared of them as it currently stands. So basic reasoning. Miscellaneosaurus eats my deck. I can't do anything against Miscellaneosaurus, so I'm running Battle Traps now in Quaking Mirror Force. I've also got the Lost Winds to stop Logias that try to stop the Quaking Mirror Force, go figure. Things like that. Basically just ensuring that I can take care of their field en masse versus trying to stop things one at a time with my Paleos and just wasting resources like an idiot. I'd rather be using those on like the big scary stuff like the Tyranno Infinities and things like that. Or again, shutting down the Logias, getting rid of them because they're problems. Galaxy Cyclone, just a generic back row removal. I figure it's a main deck answer to like Decree, shut down field spells and stuff like that, and pretty much everybody runs back row to some capacity, so I figure there's very little reason for a single copy of a spell trap removal card to go dead. Plus I've got Olenoids. And then Foolish Burial Goods. It basically is for consistency, you know, speed up the deck a little bit. Morella's kind of, you know, I have to set it and pass before I can actually use it, so Foolish Burial Goods kind of is a little more proactive. Plus, I can send Cyclone if I'm anticipating a Decree or something, so that's cool. That's pretty much it. As far as the side goes, Stygian Dirge, generic, you know, Ixies hate. Mistakes, I don't search much. My opponents probably search more, so mistakes. Mirror Force, Dinos, Wildfire. I'm testing this against Dinos. Basically as a reactive option to stuff like Logia trying to stop my like Mirror Forces, and Miscellaneosaurus trying to stop my Scattershots. I just drop Wildfire and destroy everything anyway. Twin Twisters, generic back row removal. Acquisitiveness, put back my banished Scattershots if they get banished. Cyclone, side another one for, you know, more Decree hate. Ghost Reaper. Ghost Reaper's my anti-paleo card. I'm also considering finding space in the extra deck for a Trident, so that I can, stop Zodiacs, because apparently Trident is like their main card. I've only done like very little research, so I don't know for sure. Don't hate me. Then Necroface, I'm trying as a banish Scattershot's answer. Basically, I figure if I don't have Scattershots in my grave, my normal summon is pretty much forfeit, because I have no reason to summon Firestorm Guards if there's no Scattershots in my grave. So instead, I'll just summon Necroface. So I'll take out 1 Guards, put in 1 Necroface, and, hopefully that'll fix the whole banish thing. Plus against dinosaurs can be a beat stick, so that might be cool too. I'll try it out, see what happens. And then the Trap Eaters. Trap Eaters against, continuous trap heavy decks, stuff like ninjas, anything that runs Fiendish Chains, anything that runs Decree, stuff like that. I figure I can go ahead and take out my instant fusions and just eat their Decree, and then, or if they have Imperial Orders, take those out and just eat their Imperial Orders. And that way I can, get a free monster on board. It's a 1900 beat stick, which is pretty cool. And then I can overlay for like Tornado Dragon with like a Rocket or a Guards, and now I've got my anti-macro and anti-decree insurance right there. So I'm going to try those out. I haven't had a chance to actually use them yet, but I still think that they could be good, so I'm going to give them a shot. But that's it. That's the deck. Again, the main changes are I'm trying to deal with dinosaurs. That's about it. If you have any comments, any suggestions, especially anything regarding the meta that I have not played against yet, like Zodiacs and Infernoids, if you think that my deck's not ready for those particular matchups and that there are some easy changes that I can make in order to fix that, let me know. I really appreciate that help, especially since this is a budget deck, and I'm sure it's not entirely like meta ready. Let me know. In the meantime, thanks for watching, and take care.